Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another BrickBucks update. Once again, my name is Jim. This is where we talk about Lego investing and reselling. Today, we're going to talk about the Lego Star Wars helmet sets. Let's just jump into that. Right now, I'm on Amazon. You can see that there's three helmets that are available. We have the Boba Fett, we have the Stormtrooper, and then we have the TIE Fighter. You can see real quickly because there's nothing right here that people are going to be paying a premium on this TIE Fighter one. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. So I had somebody who is a VIP member. He was on our VIP member Facebook group, and he asked a question. He said, what does everybody think about these sets? And he was talking specifically about the Boba Fett one. And, you know, I thought I would do a video just to talk about these helmets because there's another series that Lego did that it reminds me of. And when the figures series came out, you know, I've shared this story on another video. You know, when the series came out, I said to myself, why would anybody in their right mind want to own this? And, you know, next thing I know, Target is having these figures. I believe they were, you know, $24. They were having a 50% off the last October before it retired, and I bought some, and then, you know, the price just went through the roof, and you can see right now, you know, I got at $12. It's now going for 91 and change. It's a pretty good return on investment. You definitely don't want to ignore that. So you know, I had the same reaction when I saw these helmets, you know, months ago, and I think these things came out back, I think, in March. So there's definitely time you could wait on these. But I thought I'd just do a video now. One of my questions that I have, and, you know, feel free to drop this below in the comment box, is at what point will Star Wars fans have Boba Fett or even Mandalorian fatigue? Now, Boba Fett has been one of the more popular characters for decades. You know, will people start to eventually have some fatigue and start to be interested in other Star Wars characters? I know there's a Clone Wars series out right now, and there's a lot of people that are interested in that. And you see a pop in the Clone Wars sets being sold. So, you know, me personally, I don't think that there's going to be any Boba Fett fatigue soon, but I wouldn't be surprised in 2 or 3 years if it came about. Now, Mandalorian is something new. That's probably got some serious longevity, but, you know, the Mandalorian is kind of tied into Boba Fett as well. So, you know, that's a question that's been on my mind for the last 24 to 48 hours. I'd love to hear your thoughts. We're going to go to this right here, the TIE Fighter. Now, you know, once again, guys, help me out. When we go to Camel on Amazon, this is only popping up in the third party. So I don't know if this was an exclusive, if this was only sold at the Lego store. I didn't look into it. But, you know, you could see it had a high of $129. It's going for $104 right now. That's what the buy box is. And it looks cool. I mean, it looks cool. This would make a great showpiece. I could see somebody having a very large TIE Fighter. I think, what was it, 3 or 4 years ago, Lego had the Ultimate Collector Series, the TIE Fighter. I think it was like $170. That thing was monstrous, right? And I could see somebody display that TIE Fighter and right next to it have the TIE Fighter pilot, right, as like a companion piece. Looks super cool if anybody did something like that. But when we go over here, there is a little bit of a discount, and this is what I'm going to be talking about. Right now it's 10% off. I wouldn't touch it because you could get a better discount later on, and this set just came out. So why would you want to have money on the shelf? Because that's the last thing you want to do. You want to have money on the shelf for the least amount of time possible. But when we go to Camel, you'll see this set was going at one point in time when there was maybe supply issues. The highest, it looks like, was $98 $8 and change. So, that's not bad, for a set that was just sold out. And then real quick, we have the Stormtrooper. Yeah, we have the Stormtrooper right there. They're only offering 8%. Here's the thing. This is something, as I started to look into it, that interests me. But there's really only there's one caveat to it. And I did a quick Microsoft sheet for it. The only way I would touch this is if you could get this for 30% or less. If you and I think this is something that's very possible. But and I actually wouldn't be surprised if Target and other places did something similar to what they did with the Star Wars figures, where that last October they're like, screw it, we're just cutting it, and they discounted at 40 or 50% off. So let's say hypothetically you get this at 30% off. You get it for $41.99, which isn't bad, folks. And if it hits 90, which it should, there's no reason why it shouldn't. These sets right here, you've made 114% return on investment on that. So that's my quick summary for the helmets. This is the first year they have them out, so I'm sure maybe next year they're going to have some more. And this isn't the first time, folks. Let me go back real quick. Where are I? I got a lot of windows up. I'm shooting a lot of videos today, folks. If you go back here, you'll see, they've done the Vader bust before. They called it a bust. But there's probably going to be more. And you see what that's going for right there, right? 242 and change. Very nice. So there's probably going to be more within next year and the year after that. So it'll be interesting to see. And who knows? I mean, let's say they crank out 5 years of this, and maybe they have 20 helmets. Boba Fett's the first one. Everybody's gonna be going after Boba Fett, and there won't be too much Boba Fett fatigue there. Hope you liked the video. Once again, my name is Jim with BrickBucks.net. If you haven't heard, we do have a Facebook group. We have two. We have one that's a public group, and then we have one for our VIP members. The links will be down below. As always, 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 go out there and get it.